Ooh, it was that easy? Really? Even on a laptop? Hey, y'all. This is Loud and Brown, and it's been a little too long since we've had an update, so I'm jumping in and just saying what's been going on in my gaming world. Before we get that started, we are Salt Tier Podcast. We are Seattle's very own video game podcast where your argument is invalid. And we've been gaming, we've been hanging out, we've been watching video, creating content, but just not all together. And now this is what I've been up to. I've been playing mostly Guilty Gear. That should shock nobody. Checking out what Donkey's got to say, checking out what ABI tutorials got to say. Street Fighter is all the rage right now because Street Fighter 6 is on the way. And next year? It's so soon. So soon. And let's see what else we got here. We got oh man, so many things. We got some. Yeah, so before I expand on any of this, we're gonna go ahead and just say that like, subscribe, share, follow us on Twitter, Instagram. That's salt_tier_pod. On Twitch, it's a Salt Tier Podcast. We'll try to get more information on Marika's and Sage Bell's streaming schedule so you can support them. But other than that, oh yeah, and also we are brought to you by. There's no logo on this thing because I'm streaming from a laptop, but we're brought to you by Voodoo Ranger IPA. Is B Corp certified, employee owned, subsidiary of New Belgium Beers, the IPA group. I think they got a summer one coming up pretty soon, so keep your eyes on that. Get over to them on Drizzly. We're gonna try to get some discount codes for you. Okay, so now that that's been said, oh yeah, and also keep an ear out for bonus round. That's our buddy Goon P&W's fighting game tournament series, and it will be going pretty strong this summer. He just came back from Combo Breaker. He did an online tournament very recently with Strive, and now we move on. Okay, we're moving on. So I'm going to talk about very few things, just specific things that I don't want to bump into the other thing because it's just me flapping my lips the whole time. So Street Fighter 6, more information has come out. We got new characters. We got like a Capoeira bra. We got probably the best looking Chun-Li since Alpha. You know, in Alpha, they gave her the jumpsuit with the Asics, the Onitsuka Tigers. But she looks great. Ryu kind of looks like a DLC Ryu with the beard because everybody reacted so well to the beard. And they're keeping up with Luke, and Luke looks lame. He looks dumb. But they're going with big on paint splotches. This looks like a unofficial, what's the word I'm looking for? Successor for Third Strike, specifically for Street Fighter 3. And a lot of hip hop, a lot of street art kind of looking stuff. I don't know if that's really tracking well, but I'm not impressed by the new character. I'm definitely not impressed by the Luke redesign. He just looks like a Chad, and I'm hopeful. They're going for full realistic, just like the teaser we saw. They're going against stuff like Tekken. Like they want to look as good as Tekken, but with fireballs and stuff. They don't want to get clowned like King of Fighters did, where Geese looks better in Tekken than he looks in King of Fighters. Like and that came out years later. Years later, Other than that, DNF Duel is adding more and more characters. I'm a little confused why I realize it's a Japanese company producing it, but I feel like they should have kept the core language on it Korean, because it's a Korean like dungeon game, right? They got to get on the map. It can't all just be American games, Chinese knockoffs, and Japanese games. Like there are other people that make games, for crying out loud. I mean, look at the Arcane. It's not the game, but it's the series. The Arcane series was done in France. So other people are doing art. Let them do the thing. And speaking of fighting games, because that's pretty much all I'm going to be talking about, because we have other context here that I don't want to interrupt, because we're gonna all talk about that. But we have some people with stage inspirations. That came from like what's his name? Not Bruno Bronson. A Charles Bronson movie was the inspiration for like 3 Street Fighter stages. We'll talk about that later. I'm talking about just current fighting game stuff. So yeah, Guilty Gear is going strong, but a lot of people want obviously Dizzy. A lot of people want Johnny. I don't know if I need any of the old crew, even though I played biking on one of the older ones and I got biking, so I'm pretty happy. Tough chicks. That's kind of who I like playing. So I'm happy. I'm good with it. What do you feel like? That's the big question. Is anybody still playing Guilty Gear? Did the shine, did the excitement of it dry out for you? Like, is not interesting? I know a lot of fighting games go the way of the buffalo, especially stuff like Soul Calibur wasn't terribly successful. And I don't want Guilty Gear to do that. I know Xrd hit hard and then disappeared and came to a core group, but I feel like this is the most successful Guilty Gear ever, literally ever. And whatever. This has been a weird winter. I haven't jumped into any campaigns, even though I told everybody, yeah, I'm gonna play all of the Metal Gears and finish them all. And I had 2 very dear friends going through the Elden Rings, and they told me I would love it, and I, for some reason, just didn't do it. And you had Saverings ... playing Final Fantasy 14. We got Sage Bell playing Dead by Daylight DVD, and those other spooky, scary games. And it's been Guilty Gear. That's it. I am excited about what Activision Blizzard King has been brewing, but we're definitely saving that for the full episode because that's too meaty. It's way too meaty. Talking about Overwatch 2. Like, have you seen the new characters? All the things they've been launching, all the stuff that they've been talking about with the new characters. And even on Overwatch 1, when you go back, they're giving you quality of life experimental game versions. What's what I'm looking for? Game modes where they have a lot of the physics and changes from Overwatch 2. It's kind of set everybody in to be like, hey, this is the thing. I am excited to play it, but I don't know. Unless they realize that it's not the characters, it's not the abilities or balancing, it's then the role queue. It is the balancing. Sorry, I take that back. Run that back, flip it, reverse it. It has nothing to do with too many DPS, too many this, that. Oh, this needs to be fun. They needed to make open queue just better. If the MOBAs can balance 120 characters, Activision Blizzard King should be able to balance 34. Is it 34 now? Tell me. I don't know how many it is, but I feel like they should be able to do something like that. It ain't hard. It ain't hard at all. Figure it out. You got the money. And obviously, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm missing my Sage Bell. And I'm missing my V-Dash. And Keith the Boogie. London isn't even here. But I'd be damned if we go a whole entire month without posting anything. So just like I said, really quick update. Should I get I should do a freeze frame for the ground. Like that. It's pretty good. I'm pretty clever. Follow me at loudnbrown on my Instagram, but that's not really it. Follow me on the Salt Tier Instagram. That's Salt_Tier Pod. My Twitter is loudnbrown, so that would be helpful. If you want to catch these hands, I am Gross Steph with a PH. That's on Steam and on PlayStation because I keep forgetting to cancel that thing. So I'm going to be on there for a little bit. And I've been pretty much only playing Guilty Gear, but I could be bullied into playing some Tekken. I still got a couple of my bread and butters, my king combos. And until then, stay safe. If you're vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, I don't know, stay at home forever. And You know, take care of your friends, take care of your family, be social with gaming if you can safely. We're going to get back out there. We're going to be at tournaments. We're going to be at cons. We're going to have a lot of fun. Take care of your body, healthy mind. Do a push up. Do a single push up a day, then move it to two. Don't go up to like 1,000 or anything, but if you can get up to 10 or 20 every morning, really gets you going. It makes me think better, makes me play better, be like a freaking FGC bro. I think it'd be hilarious. Just a bunch of yoked out FGC kids that actually do fighting and fighting games. Whatever. Now I'm rambling. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us. Drink Voodoo Ranger, hashtag live dangerously. Thank you, Lauren. And big thanks to Keith the Boogie for keeping the wheels on this thing. And big news to come out soon. We love you. And I think that's it. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Tagline. The tagline would be smoke trees, punch Nazis. We'll hopefully see you very soon. Ciao.